again. Point of personal privilege. I noticed that Commissioner LaMarca just came in the room. Welcome, Commissioner LaMarca. Speech. All right. Now, who is introducing Gene Robinson? All right. Well, come on up.
Good evening. My name is Sherry Reese, and I am founder and owner, CEO of a consulting firm called Dynamic Network Results. I am a Republican and a resident of Coral Springs. I am here to introduce a dear friend, Gene Robinson, a candidate for chairmanship of the Broward County Republican Party Executive Committee. Now, Gene is a fourth-generation Republican, following in the footsteps of his great-grandfather, grandfather, and father. He is the president of the Tamarack, Margate, Coconut Creek Republican Club, and a member of the Coral Springs Parkland Republican Club, a committeeman in Coral Springs, and a 7-year member of BRAC. A graduate of the Ohio State University. He moved to South Florida in 1991 and immediately joined the Regional Republican Club, whose president at the time was Carol Elwin. So he has been stuffing envelopes, making telephone calls, and doing a lot of work for the Republican Party. Gene Robinson.
Kevin Tynan walked behind me and said, "Go blue." I want to remind him that we beat the University of Michigan for the 9th time in 10 years. Come on, Kevin. My name is Gene Robinson. As Sherry said, I'm a fourth-generation Republican. I think the reason that I ran is because I sat back and something that Richard Nixon once said a long time ago struck me. He said that Republicans were the silent majority because we sat back, we watched the Democrats fight among themselves, we registered, we voted, and more times than not, we won. Now I look around and I see a party that is fractured, especially in this county. We have moderates who are angry with the Tea Party right. We have the Tea Party right who have stood up and brought an energy to the party that we haven't seen in a long time. But the moderates bring a passion, and they bring experience, and they bring the kind of context that we need. We need to bring both factions of the party together. The first place that I spoke for my candidacy was the Log Cabin Republican Club. And somebody asked me, "Why are you speaking to them?" And I said, "See, that's just the reason why we need to bring all factions of the party together." The only question I asked them was, "Are you Republican? Are you conservative? Will you help get other Republicans elected? And do you vote?" They said, "Yes." "Well, then come on in. I don't care. I'm straight, but all the things I've done in my life, the God that I serve tells me that judge not, lest ye be judged, so I judge no one." I have 7 children, and some of them are off the hook sometimes, so I can't judge anyone, trust me. I think it's time for us to have a chairman whom everyone knows. Chip did a great job. Chip and I are both fellow Massachusetts, born and raised there. And I think it's time that we pulled all factions of the party together. We have to pull our committees together. I have Tamarack, Margate, Coconut Creek. I had 3 individuals who never ran for political office before, who ran and did very well. Patrick Laffey, who's next top, retired here from the Northeast. He ran against the sitting incumbent for the Florida Senate and got over 35,000 votes. Scott Yardley ran, really had no political experience, ran against an incumbent in the Florida legislature, and got to his 18,000 votes, he got 11,000 votes. Joe Budd, who really only experience he had was running against another Republican in a primary, got over 100,000 votes. It's time for us to bring everybody together if we want to beat the Democrats in Broward County. Thank you.
Clap again. He said 7 children.